to the guys. I picked some stuff out of the truck, got my bags. We're literally walking through water, creeks, muds to get up to the site that he's picked out. He's done this and been here before. Well, now we've already got wet feet, so that's what we brought dry socks for. That's a water bird. I heard them down there at the dam. Boy, don't they make a wildest noise.
Blackberry.
He's already picking some blackberries. Look at that. So that's another reason for the pop bottle, huh? We can bring that pop bottle and fill it literally full of these wild blackberries that are along the forest floor here.
Wine?
Yeah, it's blackberry wine.
Good eye.
On our hike here, and we're coming up to a big creek, and we're looking for a site, and he said that we're looking for a place to make a shelter. Have we decided whether we're doing a community shelter or single shelters?
I think community.
So we're all going to build one big community shelter.
Or two or three. Yeah.
Or 2 or 3, yeah. So that's our, he said that's our first plan is to get a shelter, because it looks like we might have some rain coming up. Your sleeping bag dragging. Your sleeping bag dragging. We found some more blackberries. This is our new camera lady. You want to film it just up to the group, or? Yeah, we're still filming.
This is an area that probably we're not we got water all around us. There's tons of berries all over the ground. I mean, I've been eating my crazy already. Everywhere, yeah. So, our next question is, where do you guys want to be? Do you want to be on flat ground, easier to build? Or we want to be up in the rocky area, better shelter?
Anybody got any suggestions?
This is a group area, group idea. Okay, we got one for over there and one for
we
over
got
there.
one for over on the flat area over there. And where was the other area?
We can split and go in 2 different directions.
Well,
we can have 2 sites set. We can split up into 2 groups, 4 and 4 even. Have 4 up there and 4 down here. We could all build one area. We could all just walk around. And we can keep continuing on until we find the perfect location. We can keep walking all the way down the creek if you guys want. This creek will eventually run into the lake.
Over there on the rocky.
What about down there across the creek? It looks kind of flat, but we still have access to the higher ground if the water decides to go up.
Let's walk around and take a look.
Transportation is that way.
So that's a consideration.
Look right over there.
Say they haven't,
There's flat
like normal,
and rocky.
got any of the weather right, and it comes up and it raises 5 foot running that fast. We're stuck there so we can get across.
Practicing survival skills. That's what it's all about. Practice it for whenever the shit does hit the fan. What are some of the scenarios that you know today that could happen in our government, in our world as we know it, could end, cause a catastrophe that would cause people to forage for food or to have to leave their homes?
So we're not getting stuck on a peninsula or an island.
Right.
Or anything.
In the open situation, we want to find something that's got good overhang. Look on the ground. If you find a spot that's dry, that means it can dry without having to build anything.
Okay.
So we want to kind of keep an eye on it.
I'm going to get poison ivy all over my legs. That was a great idea to not wear breeches. Got different guys breaking off into 2 different groups that are looking for chicken. Places to set up our shelter. Squirrel, squirrel. Somebody doesn't know what that means. That's a joke, ongoing joke with my wife and my sister Joy. ADHD on one of the movies they seen where the dog running around, squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. So I might get distracted and telling a story, and then all of a sudden change the subject.
I think we can walk all day and never find the perfect location either, so we don't want to spend too much time thinking about it, because you're going to be building it no matter where we're at.
I want my tent right here. Oh, we don't have a tent. He found a snake.
I can't tell, it's in the grass.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Went that way.
Towards the water, hopefully. Look at the water spot here. It's like we hit the swimming hole.
Well, Jack's barefoot,
So if we tied about 4 or 5 pieces of the paracord together to make one good sized rope, we could have a swinging rope right here and we could just swing out in the water here and then forget about the campsite and everything else, and then we wouldn't have anything by the time nightfall and it would rain and we'd...
Back around, I didn't see a whole lot of moisture here. Of course, we're going to try to want to build some type of platform so we're not landing.
How sharp is your little axe? Will it split one of them little leaves in half? Just a little, cut the little limb. Look at that, it's like a razor blade. What do you sharpen that thing with? Do you got a...
Actually, when I got it, I never sharpened it.
Oh yeah? Wow, that's good. That sharp, that's awesome.
Still factory sharp.
Where'd you get it at?
This is where our site's going to be.
I actually got it for Christmas a couple years ago.
Sweet, it's nice little hatchet. Awesome. Well, it looks like they've decided that we're going to go with this level ground up here. We just seen a snake over here. We've got a lot of berries around on the floor here.
This will be our
shade.
new home for the night.
This will be the new home for the night right here.
I thought you said we were staying at the Hilton.
This will be when we're done. You just got to build it.
Hillbilly Hilton.
Hillbilly Hilton. I like that one.
Did anyone decide on that?
What? I don't think we're going to be using hammocks. They're not on the list.
No hammock. If you're using a hammock, you got to build your hammock. We actually have a couple that are going to try to build a hammock. So.
From a security aspect,
It's not on the list either.
you want to divide it in thirds with an open shot to the water. That way you can see the water. Or if anybody needs to relieve themselves at night, they can go relieve themselves in the water.
Catch 22. You get too close to water, you have the water snake.
There's 8 of us, correct?
Yeah.
Why don't we do groups of 2? Everybody work together as groups of 2, and everybody build their own little shelter for 2 people. That's not too big, not too small.
Okay.
I'll let you guys divide up into teams how you guys want them,
Come on, Johnny.
and I'll be with whoever's left.
Remy.
You too, all right. All right. So
No, I mean, that works good. You got Jack and his wife, me and Johnny,
that
those 2,
came together.
and then you 2.
All right.
You got Jack and his wife, Russell and his wife for the night. That's got a pretty mouth.
Boy, you
He sure got a pretty mouth.
All right.
And
My
we're
question to you
spooning, and
is,
I'm on the back side of that deal.
we can build a couple different styles. If anybody needs help or has any questions, do not hesitate to let me know, because we got to get ours built too. But I just